Mark Venditti from Connecticut. I'll apologize ahead. This isn't meant to be an impotent question or in any way, shape, or form. Do you think that the issuance of the B in any way might in an effort to protect the folks who might be out there suckered in by the trust, if you will, in any way penalizes the A shareholders, either one, or might penalize them, either one financially or two philosophically, in the Burke experience? I don't mean that in any kind of elitist fashion, because I don't think you've ever propagated that. Burke doesn't propagate that, but clearly there's a room full of people, or rooms full of people, who have made a commitment financially to show that their philosophy is with you. Does that get diminished? The other part of the question is, the trust as you portrayed them didn't sound terribly attractive in a longer term. Would they perhaps have ultimately failed as folks realized that they hadn't gotten into what they thought?
Well, they might have, but I think the rub-off would have been on us rather than the promoters of the trust. Probably might have been on the promoters too, but in terms of the failure of the trust, I don't mean failure in an absolute sense, but in terms of disappointing their investors. I really think if tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people had come into something that was sold as being an all Berkshire type trust, if people came away disappointed some years, I think they would tend to project that disappointment upon Berkshire fully as much as the promoter who sold the trust, who they might not even be able to find at that time. The first question, I don't think we wouldn't be doing this if we thought it would hurt present shareholders. We would, much as we might detest something else that was going on, and we designed it so we felt that it wouldn't hurt present shareholders. In terms of them having a philosophy, the new shareholders having a philosophy similar to the present ones, we've tried to filter those out coming in. But I intend after the offering to send out a booklet, kind of like freshmen at college, orientation, greetings to Siwash U, and we'll send it to everybody, new shareholders and the old shareholders, explaining our philosophy and just as an orientation course on the company, and we'll get that out probably in a month or so after the offering settles down. I don't see any reason that Berkshire has evolved over a long period of time. We had 12 shareholders at the annual meeting 15 years ago, and we seem to be able to retain the same class and group of shareholders in terms of people who really understand the business. It's a different group than you find at other companies, and I think we can, as long as we've had this filter in effect operating as new people join us, I think we can keep it. Charlie?
Yeah, if the offering went wild and you issued 3% of the company new, you're also taking in $1 billion odd. It's a non-event for us.
He's very excitable. Don't say anything to him. Zone 5.
记得点赞关注哦。